1 day left of swimming to go here in California. Hi there, Jason Knapp here alongside the Olympic gold medalist Rowdy Gaines. And Rowdy, the goal is the Summer Games in Rio for U.S. swimmers. That Olympic trials test is coming in 3 weeks' time in Omaha. And one last tune-up here in Santa Clara for stars like Simone Manuel and Natalie Coughlin. We'll get to see them in action tonight.
4 long years, and that moment is almost upon us. And when you think about Natalie Coughlin, 12 Olympic swims, 12 Olympic medals. Simone Manuel, the best American female sprinter over the last couple years. And in that 100-meter freestyle, you throw in Dana Vollmer, who has won 4 gold medals herself in the Olympic Games, including gold in London in the 100-meter butterfly. Took a couple years off, married, now has a child. She'll be in that 100 free as well.
A lot of stars have been here throughout the weekend. 34 World Championship medalists in all. On the men's side, Mitch Larkin, who won gold on the 100 and 200 back last year. Boy, the Aussie had a tough race last night against a couple of young Americans.
Really tough Australian contingent. Almost half their Olympic team is here, including Mitch Larkin, the world champion, Emily Seebohm, who swam tonight in the 200-meter backstroke. But it's that 200-meter back against Jacob Pebley and Ryan Murphy, 2 great American backstrokers. That's going to be a great race to watch.
NBCSN proudly presents coverage of the Arena Pro Swim Series, Santa Clara. And we'll begin our night's program with the women's 800-meter freestyle. Katie Ledecky holding down the records for the United States and the world with her dominance in this event and several others in recent time. Jessica Ashwood is the Aussie record holder in this event as the 2nd best time in the world this year. It's a 9-lane pool here in the final, but just 6 competitors here in this 800-meter freestyle final for the women, and Ashwood certainly the headline.
Huge favorite coming in. Already having won the 400 freestyle earlier in the meet. As you said, 2nd in the world, but you know, it just shows the dominance of Katie Ledecky. She's 12 seconds behind the time that Katie Ledecky put up back in January. And if all things go according to plan, that 8:06 world record will certainly go down in Omaha and perhaps even Rio.
Katie Ledecky not here this week. Just trying to find their own methods as we get up into the weeks now, and pretty soon we'll be counting the days and the hours to get ready for the Olympic trials in Omaha. You've got to kind of find whatever kind of system works for you best.
And everybody is so different. You know, the makeup of the human body is different in so many ways anyway. And then when you get to the different strokes and the different events, it's just incredible the preparation that these athletes have had to go through 4 years. I've said it before, Jason, but this is our World Series. This is our Super Bowl. We don't have something that's every year that we can point to say this is the greatest moment in our career. I mean, obviously the World Championships and the Pan Pac, all very important. NCAAs, the list goes on and on, but they're all so minor compared to the Olympic Games. Fair or not, many people think it might be unfair, but that's the rules that we've been dealt with. Those are the cards we've been dealt with. So it's pretty amazing to think that it's all starting to come down to the wire now. That light is finally at the end of the tunnel.
Ashwood already starting to assert herself over a 5-second lead against 2 Americans in the lanes beside her. Katie Campbell, 22-year-old out of Swim Pasadena, and Miranda Heckman of the Pleasanton Seahawks Swim Club, just 15 years of age. And Ashwood starting to settle in. Bronze medalist in the 400 in last year's Worlds. Just missed another medal in this event in Kazan, Russia last year. Certainly trying to put herself in position to be on the podium for Rio. Again, Australia, one of the countries, like Canada and some others, that have already held their Olympic trials.
Yeah, and they can breathe a little easier right now. In fact, they're probably in a completely different makeup as far as training goes. They've definitely gone back to work and trying to fine-tune some skills as far as just getting that hard work done. But you know, the Americans are completely different phase. Their trials coming up in 3 weeks. Ashwood looking so good early on. You know, she won their Olympic trials back in April, and as you said, she just missed winning a medal, only 26 100ths of a second out of that bronze. Jasmine Carlin won the bronze, but again, 11 seconds from Ledecky's gold medal that she won in Kazan, Russia, at the World Championships.
And she was 5th in the 1500 there in Russia at the Worlds last year. So another performer that is going to be in those distance races on the radar screen, certainly in medal contention. And right now, racing out to this big lead against the Americans Campbell and Heckman, her closest pursuers.
3rd, 4th, and 5th, not bad at a World Championships for Jessica Ashwood. She was 103.6 the 100 before this past one, 103.4. So real consistent splits right now for Jessica Ashwood, and almost looked like she's a little Katie Ledecky-ish out there all by herself, because right now that's what Katie Ledecky would look like against this field, and probably including Jessica Ashwood. Now, Ashwood is also swimming very well when you consider how hard they are training right now, and the travels. I was talking to one of the coaches a little while ago. They're getting ready to head. Some of them are getting ready to head to Hawaii for about a week, and then some head home. But this has been a great trip for Australia.
You look at that underwater view of Ashwood pulling through, and you talked about Ledecky at this point, and this looks Ledecky-like with this lead. The ability to continue to pace yourself and push yourself and understand that timing and rhythm in your body when you've got nobody essentially pushing you at this point. That's a special gift to have that.
It is a special gift, and you know, there are very few that have that. I mean, if you think about the dominance that athletes have had over the last few years that we've heard of, obviously, the dominance that he once had in every single event that he swam in practically, and then, but I don't think I've ever seen it like Katie Ledecky. I mean, Phelps was certainly done. I mean, you go back to 08, and that was a perfect storm, but I mean, he won one race by 1/100th of a second. Now, granted, it was 100. Ledecky's dominance are primarily in the 400, 800, and 1500. I mean, just look at these times, Jason. I mean, she has the 9 fastest times in history, starting with an 8:06.6. That's the world record. But the next 8 times, all Ledecky. It's just, and again, we've seen that from Michael, no doubt about it. But I don't know if I've ever seen it from any female swimmer. Certainly, Missy Franklin back in 2012 was very dominant, but she had some close races. It's pretty special, and to see this from Katie Ledecky is pretty astounding.
And
Once in a generation.
Is certainly the case, and Ashwood's kind of giving everybody else in this field currently a little taste of the Ledecky medicine, if you will. And she's said, hey, she sets a world record. Ashwood talking about Ledecky, good for her and trying to stay in her skill set. And it's got to be intriguing for a lot of these athletes to understand when they get to a race when Ledecky's in, especially these distances, they may only be showing up in a quest to get silver at best.
But I know this is like really corny, very cliche-ish, but that's why you swim the race. You never know. I mean, anything can happen when you get to that point. I have seen it over and over again in the last 30 or 40 years that I've been to these games, especially the Olympic Games, the huge favorites. We were just talking about the great Australian duels in history, and you go back to 2000 where Susie O'Neill was a slam dunk to win the gold medal for Australia. Misty Hyman really kind of came out of nowhere, even though she was the best American in that race. Nobody really gave her a shot to beat Susie O'Neill. They called her Madam Butterfly after Mary T. Maher, but she upset and won the gold. So you never know what's going to happen. And Ashwood's been 102.5, 102.4, so her splits are starting to drop. Really, really steady swim here for Ashwood. Out, like you said, all by herself. In fact, she's almost 50 meters ahead of the rest of the field. That's how far ahead she is. She'll end up being 50 meters ahead by the end of this race.
400 free. She won the title earlier in this event, set a meet record, one of 8 meet records set over the first couple of days of competition. Certainly you hear the bells sounding, heading towards the home stretch here for Jessica Ashwood.
Well, she is right on her best time. 8:18.4 is her best, 102.6 there. She can come home and with 00 and change, she's got a great shot to break her best time. And that would be a huge stepping stone for her because you know where she's at in her training. Although it's hard to tell with distance swimmers. They don't really rest. 23 years of age, she's been rest probably more, but still putting up a great time here all by herself.
We mentioned bronze in the 400 at last year's Worlds, but this event at the Olympics 4 years ago, she was there but failed to make the final in the 800. So in this event, looking to put a good number up and get ready for Rio.
Here she comes, 8:12, 8:13, 14. She's going to be very close. Yes, best time. Wow. That time is faster than she went at her Olympic trials. She's got to just be over the moon with that swim.
So that second best time of the world, just bettered by Jessica Ashwood, who takes the win in resounding fashion. Look here at the rest of the competitors coming in for second place. Lane number 4, Miranda Heckman, 15-year-old, gonna get it done. And it's Katie Campbell who will bring it home in third for the United States. But Ashwood dominant as expected.
Exactly 32 seconds ahead of Miranda Heckman. Wow. What a dominant swim. And not to take anything away from that amazing swim, but Katie Ledecky still 12 seconds ahead of her. It shows you how fast Katie Ledecky is. Certainly not how slow Jessica Ashwood is, because she's got that great perfect line underwater, good solid kick. She was 4:10 her first 400, 4:07 coming home the back half, 00 at the end of that 100. Yeah, nice little nod of the head. You should be happy with that one, no doubt.
Jessica Ashwood with a little smile in the pool and a smile for us as she gets ready to chat. Jessica, congratulations. Can you talk a little bit about your growth from the Olympics 4 years ago to now this time? It's certainly, you feel like you're going to be a medal contender.
Yeah, a lot has changed since 2012. I think I've grown up as a person and as a swimmer, and I think those two things together are really important to be able to put together a good race. And I'm able to have a lot more confidence in myself and the training that I've done, being able to bring that into a race now.
Jessica, any ideas on your splits? Offhand, anybody tell you what your splits were?
I'm not sure. I did.
Take a guess. At the 400, what was your 400?
4:10.
That's exactly right. Good job. 4:10, 4:07. Beautiful swim there.
Yeah, I like to negative split it. I think that sort of racing suits my body and how I train. So I've been trying to really work on this meet, just trying to swim however's best for me and not trying to get distracted by people that are around me.
Right. Good job.
Congratulations, Jessica Ashwood, with a win here. Gets the 400 and 800 free doubled here in Santa Clara. More action to come from California, the Arena Pro Swim Series on NBCSN.